Surviving 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. Despite playing the game for over 6 years, this is something that I have never done before. If I die once, the challenge is over and the world is deleted forever. There were quite a few times where this almost happened and I just about survived. I had a lot of fun playing this world, seeing just how OP I could become. This video took over 30 hours to make and led to a lot of late nights, so if you could possibly take the time to hit the subscribe button, that would mean so much to me. With all that said, this is the story of how I survived 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore. This is it. This is the world that I'm going to be spending the next 100 days on. Don't expect anything special on day one. My main quest today is to get armor and find a village. That's all my armor sorted, and also all iron tools. And that is the end of day one. I found a village and it has a blacksmith. This is one of the worst blacksmiths I've ever seen. I don't really need these things. What do you reckon? Is this the place to live? I think it is. My plan is to safety-proof this entire village. And to do that, I'm going to dismantle this house. Now that that's finally gone, I can begin the next phase. I'm going to completely fence these guys in. Another day gone and all I've done is place fences everywhere. Operation Protect the Village is now complete. I've even prevented them from escaping through the river. I should probably cover up this hole at some point, but it'll be fine. We're 5 days in, I think this is the perfect time to search for shipwrecks. Imagine that this is how I die. There we go. I had to quickly make a door there, but the treasure was worth it. And the map points to this very spot. Beautiful, more treasure, more food, TNT. I've looted a lot of treasure, I've got plenty of it, and I've found another treasure chest. Loads of emeralds and diamonds. And the next plan is to get Fortune 3. I've got Fortune 2 for 11 emeralds. That's good enough for me, and another day has come to an end. Now I've got my Fortune 3 pickaxe, it's time to go mining for diamonds. I've found diamonds, perfect. Just a bit of strip mining. And how many diamonds are we going to get? This is super quick. Let's see. 8 diamonds, beautiful. 5 more again. And how much is that in total? 23. I've nearly got full diamond armor already. I've discovered a mine shaft. There's one thing I know, is you do not mess with cave spiders in a hardcore world. This guy's poisoned me. This is the first chance I have of dying. I'm on half a heart. No need to panic. I think I'm just going to stick to strip mining. Could this be a cave that leads me to diamonds? Indeed it is. Now hopefully there's more than one diamond. Unfortunately, there was just one. But that means I now have enough for full diamond armor. And there's more diamonds around this corner. I went from here, up there, found 1 diamond. This way, we found 2. And this right here is all the diamonds that I need. With this, I've got 15 spare diamonds, all tools sorted, all armor. I'm going home. Today's project has been to get lots and lots of wood, so that I can get lots and lots of sticks, and then get lots and lots of emeralds. I've found an igloo, and it's got a secret entrance down here. Well, hello, good sirs. I think I'm going to cure you right now. There we go. Sorted. This is a very painful process, but I'm creating a nice little animal farm. It may not look like much now, but it'll grow. This fella's now being cured, so I'm going to make him a Fletcher and do some trading. I don't normally take this long to go to the Nether, but that is what we're going to do. Time to find a bastion. No sign of a bastion, but I have found a ruined portal. This guy gave me fire resistance, which is the main thing I wanted. I finally found it. Now I shall steal all their gold. Here's what I really came for. Bone blocks. I'll also steal this gold, and now I can get out of here. Another bastion and more free gold. That's enough of the Nether for me. I'm going home. This next bit makes me very excited. I can finally bone meal all my crops. And my dream of a massive farm is going to become a reality. I built a nice little temporary shelter so that we can get more villagers in this village. It's not much, but it'll do for now. This area is really starting to come together. I think now it is time I built a house. This looks like a perfect spot to me. It took a while, but I've now finished flattening off this massive area. After a day's building, this is what I've got so far. It's a work in progress, guys. After another day building, this is what I've got. It's not the building that takes up all the time, it's the gathering of all the materials. We seem to have a situation over here. A rogue gang of pillagers are going after my village. The plan is simple. Get some milk, then take out the pillagers, which then gives me bad omen. But if I now drink the milk, it's gone, and I can go back in the village. I'm not ready to do a raid yet. Now that we've got the doors and windows in, this house is really starting to come together. It's not quite finished yet, but I have to say from a distance, it's looking pretty good. Well, it's taken well over 10 days, but finally, my house is finished. And so this is it. Hopefully you like the design. Apparently it's liked so much that a family has already moved in. What are you guys doing living here? Are they after my gold? I'm afraid you guys have got to go. There is still plenty of work to do with the interior, but I've got this gold here because I'm going to put a beacon here eventually and have that shine up through the sky. I think it will look amazing. I'm now going to try and get prop 4. There we have it. Protection 4. Let's add that to my armor. I haven't managed to get mending like I was hoping, but I got super cheap prices for looting 3 and efficiency 5. I couldn't say no. And now with my fancy tools, I'm ready to go back to the Nether. And the plan is to dig a staircase down and start searching for netherite. I've set up a nice little base of operations ready for the ancient debris, and we can start using beds to search the area. And there we have our first ancient debris. Finally, I have found some more ancient debris. It's taken a while. Oh, it's flowing in now. We've got another piece. Oh my goodness, this... What was it? 4 pieces? Yeah, 4 pieces. We're up to 7 now. Okay. I ran out of bed, so I'm chopping more trees. I'm also going to need to shear lots of sheep. I've been trying to get mending, but this guy's offering Unbreaking 3 for 15 emeralds. I can't say no to that. More and more villagers seem to be walking to this hole, but I finally have got some mending. It's 38 though. That is very expensive. I don't have much of a choice though. I'm going to buy it. And now my efficiency 5 pickaxe has mending and unbreaking on it. I can then gather up XP with this pickaxe and it will mend itself. After mining up lots of quartz, my pickaxe is now good as new. I realise this pickaxe is so fast that I can literally sprint and still mine fast enough to strip mine. After all my escapades, I now have 20 ancient debris. And with that, I can make netherite ingots and netherite armor. And I'm also going to make my pickaxe netherite. Don't we look very fancy now? Protection 4, netherite armor. We are now on day 50 and I've spent the day finding some diamonds. That is all I need. Let's get out of here. I can now create a diamond sword and put looting 3 on it. Perfect. I'm sorry cows, but this means it is not good news for you. I'm returning to the Nether because I want to make some potions, and to do that I'm going to need to find a fortress. And since I now have looting 3, getting ender pearls is going to be very easy. Finally, in the distance, there is a fortress. Thankfully, with looting, getting blaze rods is very easy. I've now got a stack of blaze rods. That's probably going to be enough. Unfortunately, this fortress is a broken fortress, which means to get nether wart, I'm going to have to find another fortress. And for those of you in the comments that think you can just craft nether wart, you can't. Thankfully, I have not had to travel very far to find another fortress. Hopefully, this one's better. And this is also a great fortress for Okay. I was going to say a great fortress for getting wither skulls back. You get the idea. That's wither skull number 2, and I can now collect my precious nether wart. And I found a saddle, which is pretty handy too. And that's it, we've got all 3 of them. I'm going to make a portal here, just because I'm curious to see where it takes me. That gives us the subspace bubble 1 and the middle of an ocean. Okay. I'm completely out of food, but I somehow made it back in one piece. And now I can begin my next phase and start brewing. Slowly but surely, this hole is being filled up with villagers. And since this guy's a nitwit and refuses to get a job, he shall be my test subject. And then I'm going to lure one of these fellas up here. Thankfully, this cave was very close. Put him in a boat, he will now never despawn. And then I can spleef these guys to come down here. My ultra efficient trading hall is coming together. I've trapped 10 villagers down here. My plan is to get 10 more villagers up here. And then this guy here is going to be constantly cured and infected over and over again. He didn't want to get a job. Well, he's going to get a job now. And that will then cause these guys' trades to be way, way cheaper. The next thing I need for this plan is some name tags. And there we go. I've managed to find one. Let's see what we've got here. Okay, another one. Yes, perfect. So I'm going to name these name tags Infector. We've also got a few baby villagers roaming around. I think I'm going to need about 12 pistons and a bunch of levers. And then the plan is to put a piston underneath each villager. And then on this side, I need to just dig out these 3 blocks, put redstone on and put a block there. And then do the exact same thing on this side. I'm also going to place trapdoors along here so the villagers don't escape. And I can finally add the levers and fire these villagers upwards. And finally, if I mine these blocks, it will drop the villagers down and they'll be in the perfect position. And before I can do any more, I need mushrooms. And the best place for mushrooms is the Nether. Brown mushrooms are what I needed, and brown mushrooms are what I've got. And that means I can make a fermented spider eye and brew some potions of weakness. I'll also craft a bunch of golden apples. You probably get the idea of what's going to happen next. I'm not sure what this extra guy's doing here, but he's getting out of here. I'm then going to release this guy out of his boat. He's going to follow me down here. Come straight into my trap. I'll then name him as the Infector. He is going to be trapped in there. And now if I flick this lever, you get the idea of what's going to happen. We can hear it right now. I'm also going to infect another one like that. If I then flick this up, I can get 2 of them with 1 splash potion. Like that. And then both of them are going to give me some sweet deals. We're also going to do the same thing on this side. Welcome, dear Infector. I'm also going to cure both of these guys. There we go. And this guy's been cured. He's offering me a discount. But you know what? 1 discount ain't enough, mate. Go and do it again. And so eventually, if I keep doing this over and over again, I will be able to trade 1 stick for 1 emerald. So, like mining 1 log gets me 8 emeralds then. What's the prices now? Down to 20. That's still not enough. Meanwhile, this guy's dropped his price from 38 to 13 emeralds for mending. He's getting cheaper. I will cure him again though to get it down for 1 emerald for mending. And whilst I wait for those guys to cure, I'm going to continue working on the inside of my house. I really am the resident doctor for these guys, aren't I? I've got loads of patience. The upstairs interior is pretty much done. There's a little hole there. That is where the beacon will go. We need to hurry up and defeat the Wither. I'm also going to put this carpet down. There we go. We have got a nice looking bedroom. I will add other things here. I'm not sure what I'm going to put on this side. I don't really need 2 crafting tables, so we'll get rid of that. I will make this bit look nicer, and down these stairs there'll be a bunch of like mechanical things. I think like a wheat farm, also a furnished room, probably somewhere to get sticks AFK, maybe a bamboo farm, all sorts of stuff like that. And the very good news is these guys have been cured so many times. Yes, 1 stick for 1 emerald. You heard it right, folks. We are now very, very rich indeed. What's that? I want mending? Oh, that's only going to cost me 1 emerald. I actually need books. That's going to cost me more. It's so easy. Look. 9 mending books. I'm just going to go and put this on everything. Finally, it has started snowing. This is the first time it has snowed in the entire video. The only reason I want snow so much is so the land I ruined can be repaired. I was hoping this guy would sell me apples. He hasn't, but he will sell me loads of golden carrots, so my food problems are over. This guy, on the other hand, will sell me apples for just 1 emerald anyway. I don't even need to get him lower. Haha, we're sorted. For 1 emerald, I'm going to buy a load of power 2 bows. Then I can create a power 5 bow. And there it is, power 5. After 77 days, I think it's finally time that I went to the stronghold, defeated the Ender Dragon, and then finally get my hands on those Elytra. And whilst I'm there, I also plan on taking out the Wither as well. I found something cool on the way, a pillager outpost. So when I do eventually want to do a raid, I've got the things I need to start it. And we are also very, very close to the stronghold. I reckon digging here is the perfect spot. Here we go. Nice little find in a chest. Some diamonds. Finally, I found it. I have been searching and searching and searching for this. Okay, perfect. In go the eyes of Ender. And we begin. You guys know the drill. This is pretty straightforward. I know I could have defeated it with beds, but I kind of want to test out this power 5 bow. It's safe to say it does quite a lot of damage. And there we go. Okay, maybe 1 more. I miscounted. I miscounted again. This time the dragon is well and truly defeated. I also didn't have space in my inventory for all the beds. I plan on doing some serious enchanting here. Now that I've finished anviling, let's get all this XP. I'm taking the egg back with me. And I could use the bedrock to easily defeat the Wither, but I feel like it's going to be way more exciting if we just try and battle it normally. Especially with this very powerful power 5 bow, it's going to hurt him a lot. This is pretty straightforward actually. He does like no damage. There we go, he's pretty much at half health now. And now I'm getting withered, I've got to be a bit more careful. My arrows no longer work. I have to hit him with the sword. I've scammed a lot of villagers for this moment. Here we go. That is the Wither defeated, and we have the Nether Star. All that's left to do now is the scary task of finding the Elytra. And I just realised I should use my brain and build with slabs, not blocks. I think I've found what I'm looking for. Over there in the distance, hopefully it has an end ship as well. Not 1 end city, but 2 end cities. However, neither of them have the Elytra. That is very annoying. At least these shulker shells are going to be useful. This one looks promising. In fact, it's very promising indeed. It's going to be worth my time building across. Let's ender pearl on over. Grab the treasure and the Elytra and fly on out of here. It's great to be home, sweet home. Okay, maybe the middle of nowhere would be a better description. Thankfully, times have changed quite a bit for SB now and I can just fly over the world. And here it is, home sweet home. Hey buddy, you don't look so good. There we go, you're much better. Let's add mending and unbreaking to my Elytra. Let's also craft an ender chest and a grindstone. I've decided these kind of things should really be in my bedroom, so we're finally going to start putting them here. And also make a shulker box. And eventually down here I'm going to build a proper treasure room, but for now, this is where the egg shall live. And finally, I can add the beacon to my house. Let's place that there. And doesn't it look amazing? Look at that. I can see it from miles away. I love it. We're now getting things like efficiency 5 on my shovel and my axe. And now getting wood has never been quicker. Yes, this is where we're at now in Minecraft. I've decided I'm going to be building my house out of emerald blocks. I feel like the main thing holding me back is my lack of gold. So I've decided it would just be a good idea to fly around the Nether, look for bastions, and steal all their gold. Finding fortresses has been pretty easy, but finding a bastion has been super hard. I've got another wither skull, which is what I want, and this guy's just stolen it. Whoa, what's going on? Thankfully he died and I can get it back. Guys, I'm on half a heart. I am so close to death there. That was the closest I have come to death in the entire thing. That magma cube just shredded my health. Don't ask. I'll show you what happened before. I jumped into the lava thinking I had my Elytra on and just landed in the lava, took fall damage. Wasn't that bad. But yeah, I did not expect that magma cube to destroy me like that. That was very worrying. Finally, we have a bastion and this one has loads of gold. It's about to start raining piglins. Are you kidding me? Give that back to me. Only got 32 blocks from that whole bastion. Not very profitable, was it? There's no way you can tell me that bastions are not OP in Minecraft. Guys, I can't believe I was this stupid I was just admiring this wither skull that I'd got. Look at it, it's beautiful. And I realised that I completely forgot to get the ender dragon head. I don't know what I was thinking, so I'm going back there again. Thankfully, now that I can fly, no harm was done. We've got it. Let's get out of here. Although I see no reason to stop at 1 dragon head. I wouldn't even say 2 is enough. I think that the perfect amount is 3. And now I'm going to go home. Okay, I found another one on my way back. I've got 4 now. I'm definitely done. This is why I definitely need a treasure room now. We've got so much good stuff. I also got 3 extra pairs of Elytra there and loads of other things. I'm tired of never having any gunpowder, so I'm devoting an entire night to creeper hunting. A stack and a half of gunpowder isn't half bad for one night's work. I'm also tired of running out of food, so I've got a plan. It involves grabbing some flowers, making some orange dye, turning my shulker box orange, and then buying lots and lots of golden carrots and filling this up. I've just realised I also have a use for all this sugarcane I planted. Villagers are willing to pay good money for paper as well. My floor that only has the purpose to show how rich I am is almost complete. And I feel like for the last 10 days or so, I just want to explore. I want to see what's in the area because I haven't really travelled that far away from where I am. And just see what I can find. Already I found 2 things I wanted, a monument and a dark oak forest. Let's check out this monument first. I just realised I have no wood, so it's the dark oak forest first. Whilst we're here we can get some gold. The best thing about the dark oak forest is look how fast I can mine up the wood. Rather than going in, getting the gold and getting out, I want to try and take out all 3 Elder Guardians. Already I've found the gold, but with miner fatigue it's useless. Here we have Elder Guardian number 1. Unfortunately he was underwhelmingly very easy. Here's Elder Guardian number 2. Once again, very easy. And here's the 3rd and final Guardian. And that is all of them defeated. And now I can drink my milk and grab the gold. I found a jungle temple here. This is interesting. I don't know what good stuff it's going to have. I think you're meant to flick the levers and do the puzzle, but I'm just like, yeah, we're just mining the side. And 1 more gold, I'll take that. You missed. And we got diamonds. Nice. I also want to take this bamboo home with me. Another monument here. Let's do it. I'm using the trick of setting your end distance to 2 for this one. Makes stealing the gold much, much easier. Let's grab all of this. I now have 29 gold blocks, 17 ingots. I feel like I should just head home. I realised I've forgotten to do one of the most important things in the whole series. Get a pet dog. There we go. We've got one. I'll tell you what. This is what Minecraft is all about. I may have done a lot of crazy things in this video, but this is without a doubt the best one yet. I won't name him just yet. Let me know down in the comments what you think I should name him. And yes, it is a boy, so you know what kind of names to choose. I'll tell you what, there's no place like home. Yep, come on in. This is where you live, buddy. You can stay right about here. I can finally afford to put my new flooring in. For my next build, I want to gather up loads and loads of blackstone. And then these walls here are going to be changed to blackstone bricks. It's early days, but this is the progress I've made so far. You come down here and there's 2 ways you can go. Coming down here, you can actually connect up to the other corridor, no problem. And we're going to have rooms offshooting like this along these corridors, just so that I've got loads and loads of space. I'll have things like brewing rooms, furnace rooms, chest rooms, whatever I need down here. And if I need more space, I can go further down there, connect them all up. I wanted to keep this entire corridor going all the way around though. The only thing I do need to do is mine all this out and replace it with blackstone bricks. That's going to take a while though. I'm not going to do it right now. I have a couple of questions. First of all, how did this random guy get down here? And how is there 2 people in this one? It must be something to do with the fact that I'm literally overrun with villagers in here. We've got golem spawning everything. Whilst he's stuck down here, I might as well still heal him. The first thing I'm going to add in my brewing room is a quartz floor. I want to use packtite and blue ice for some building, and unfortunately this house is made of it, so it's got to go. I decided I'd also need lava for this build, so we're going to the Nether. Imagine if I messed up and died now on day 98. Here's the thinking behind it. Fill this bit with glass, and then place lava in that corner and that corner. Dig down, and then we just need a couple more buckets to finish it off. Let's put this here, put that there, and finally 1 more there, and we'll go and see what it looks like below. I have to say, I like it. Lava and ice together, there's something about that that's really cool. I have to say, it's really coming together in this room. All of the brewing stands are in. I've got all these barrels for various ingredients. I'll probably put item frames on the front of them. And there we have it. The first of the rooms down here, the brewing room, is finished. And I am now getting so close to 100 days survived in hardcore Minecraft. I've still got loads of projects I want to do, loads of things I want to sort, but you can also let me know down below in the comments if you've got any other ideas that I should do. If this does go down well, I'm planning on making it into a series, so make sure as well to please click that subscribe button if you haven't already. It only takes a second, but this video took so long to make that it would really mean a lot to me. And as the sun has set, we are now about to begin day 100. I feel like the best way to start this day is just to recap what I've done. So the first thing I did was found this village and completely fenced it off to keep all the villagers safe. I created this farm for food and for wool. I made a villager trading hall which made me very, very rich. I built this house which I'm super proud of. I showed off all my wealth with the floor, made this cool beacon, defeated the Ender Dragon, went to the End City, also got the Elytra. You've just seen this, but I made this very cool brewing room. I also got full netherite armor, and yet the most important thing I did was this little fella here. Tell me what to name him. And I've also got my bedroom here. I'm thinking of making this into some sort of room. Maybe this can be the dog's bedroom. I'm not too sure. I also explored nether fortresses. I raided bastions and stole all their gold. And as the sun sets on this world, that is how I survived 100 days in Minecraft Hardcore.